Iran's foreign ministry spokesman confirmed the country's nuclear issue has been discussed between the United States and Russia, insisting that nothing will happen without Iranian involvement. Iran's nuclear issue has been discussed between Russia and the U.S. as an international issue, but what matters is that whatever is to be done about Iran's nuclear issue will definitely not be done without Iran's opinion, said Esmail Baghiai. Our Russian friends are fully aware of that, he said at a regular briefing on Monday. Last month, top US and Russian officials had their most extensive high-level engagement since Moscow sent troops into Ukraine. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov later visited Iran, amid speculation that he briefed Iranian officials about the talks with the US. Iran has accelerated its production of near-weapons-grade uranium, according to a report by the United Nations nuclear watchdog seen by the Associated Press. Iran maintains its program is peaceful, but US intelligence agencies assess Tehran has undertaken activities that better position it to produce a nuclear device, if it chooses to do so. Iranian officials also increasingly hint they could seek the bomb. Both Israel and the US have said they won't allow Iran to make a nuclear weapon, raising the possibility of further escalation after Tehran has twice attacked Israel during its war on Hamas in the Gaza Strip.
یک زنگ هشدارباشی است برای اینکه به این سوال پاسخ دهیم آیا قرار هست که روابط بین الملل، سیاست بین الملل دچار رجعت و بازگشتی بشود به قرن 19 زمانی که فقط قدرت و ارعاب و فشار مبنای تعامل و روابط بین دولت‌ها بود. تبریک خدمت همه دوستان و به عنوان یکی از موضوعات بین‌المللی بحث شده، اما باز اون چی که اهمیت داره این هست که هر آنچه که بخواد در رابطه با موضوع هسته‌ای ایران صورت بگیره قطعاً بدون نظر ایران انجام نخواهد شد و دوستان روس ما هم نسبت به این موضوع کاملاً اشراف دارند.
Initially, Kiev used the A-22 sports aircraft to carry out strikes deep into Russia, but recently such drones have been spotted near the front line, Forbes reports. Experts have drawn attention to the fact that the A-22 is usually used to destroy oil refineries and enemy rear headquarters. Now the drone has been spotted closer to the front line. This is not surprising, since Ukraine produces many drones of various types. These drones are also successfully destroying Russian strongholds, trenches, and fortifications in border areas. Recently, Ukrainian engineers have managed to modify the A-22 so that it is no longer just a kamikaze drone, but a bomber that returns to base after completing its mission. This could allow it to strike Russian regiments, divisions, and field armies where they are most vulnerable, in their bivouacs, vehicle depots, and supply depots, potentially 20 kilometers from the front line of contact and well beyond the reach of smaller drones. Of course, a drone will not perform all the tasks that combat aircraft can easily perform, but the Ukrainian armed forces do not have many of these combat aircraft. Ukraine was promised a total of up to 100 F-16 and Mirage 2000 aircraft, which is why it makes sense to send the A-22, which costs around $90,000, on combat missions, not only deep into the Russian Federation, but also to the front line. Stocks of old Soviet planes are finite, however, and Ukraine's European allies don't have many more F-16s and Mirage 2000s to give away. The only other feasible source of surplus manned fighters, the United States, is an unreliable ally at best. At worst, the US under President Donald Trump risks aligning with Russia, so it makes sense for the Ukrainians to send A-22 drones on missions that might otherwise require a multi-million-dollar and virtually irreplaceable manned jet. Kiev-based Aeropract can always make more A-22s, Both Ukrainian and Russian forces have adapted to a new normal of sporadic but intense clashes, with significant areas of eastern and southern Ukraine still under dispute. Humanitarian aid continues to pour in, though the effectiveness of these efforts is hampered by the ongoing hostilities. The war has become a defining issue of the early 21st century, highlighting the complexities of modern warfare, international law, and the resilience of the human spirit amidst adversity.
A drone attack took place in the city of Ufa, the capital of the Russian Republic of Bashkortostan. Local telegram channels reported this. Ukrainian kamikaze drone struck the Bashneft oil refining complex. As a result, several powerful explosions and fires occurred. The footage of the explosion was recorded by security cameras. At least one oilman was injured during the incident. It should be noted that the city of Ufa is located 1,750 kilometers from the border with Ukraine. Bashneft, one of the largest oil refining complexes in Russia, produces 23 million tons of oil products per year. The enterprise also supplies military equipment with fuel.
Сорян, еще сильнее начинает хуярить. Да. И пахнет пиздец. Вот сейчас запахло, да. Не, может... Нефть.
Нахуй мы прям рядом. Ебаться, улыбаться, там полыхает. Бля, мой Samsung нихуя не передает, бля. Ебать, горит прям нахуй. Айда глянем, айда выйдем. Да нахуй уходить надо. Че, уехать потом? Ну, ебать, слышь, прям полыхает нахуй. Прям рядом нахуй.
Там есть. Буквально за 3 секунды загорелось.